shit, it goes off.
Could not access.
Everything right?
No.
Hey, as soon as we go live. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, you went live. 2 seconds, guys. We'll be with you now. This is Frosty and Beyond. Beyond was meant to do the intro, but it kind of went. Love it.
Oh, I know why.
You
I'm
know,
on Twitch.
You're on Twitch, you're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, this never happened.
He's accidentally streaming to Twitch.
Goodbye, Twitch. Alright, go on. Let's try this once more.
Hey.
Hey, I think we're working.
Okay, now let's have a look.
Everyone, how are we doing today? What a glorious start.
What a glorious start. Let's have a look. Live now? It's still saying you're not live.
Yeah. A tiny little delay, but who knows?
Right.
When are we?
It's not on there. It's saying 31st of March, 11:30.
Well, it's
Be patient, guys. We'll be with you now. This happens every stream. You should know this by now if you check us out.
Let's go.
Beyond accidentally started streaming to Twitch. Love it.
It is running apparently.
There. Let me Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Go.
Yeah.
Go on, let's see if it's. Nope. Oh, it's always fun. Go on, are we working?
Nope.
One day, we will do this.
And it'll be
And it
perfect.
will work.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll just go through a few things for the ones who are watching, right? This is Beyond's turn.
I'll drop out for 10.
Yeah. It's Beyond's turn. He's up here. He is the Strat Cult. We're both Welsh factions. So let's just while Beyond gets his stream out, because he just started streaming to Twitch, which I find hilarious. And I am at war with Mercia. And we're going to take this settlement now, this episode.
I think what I'm going to do is try a new.
Try a new.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It did say it was running, but it wasn't running.
You got 2 waiting, bro.
That makes sense. What's going on? Now it won't let me start a new one. Oh, for pity's sake. Right, we'll do this the long way.
This is a big map, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
a huge map.
If memory serves, it's supposed to be one of the biggest maps since Empire.
When this game first came out, I thought, just the British Isles is going to be not that much. Obviously, I haven't really played on this, to be honest, though. It's only since we decided to stream it. I'm hoping, though, the trial will sort itself out, though.
Yeah, get back on that one.
Yeah.
Won't this reset?
Oh, spear. Right, let's have a look. Royal Spearman, that's what I want. We can get... Oh, wait, it's Civic. Is there anything I can do with Civic? Nope, military. Let's do Royal Spearman next. Oh. Yes. What have I got to build for Civic then? Let me just go over a few things while we're waiting, just so I know where we stand. Right, I need to unlock some What do I need? Build up grain within the granaries. South grain. Chains or conquer a region with the highest level building in one of the chains. Okay. This fight does. Was a bit brutal. Encourage men to fight each other for sport. Arenas. Yeah, build upgrade within the Moot Hill. So they're pretty pacific then when it comes to the building.
That'll be fine. Alright, let's try this once more. Allegedly, everything is working. Ready for computers.
Here we are, guys. Right, I'm going to give you a little treat now, right? Right. As, I don't know if many of you know, but my fiance is pregnant. We have a little... You hear the baby's heartbeat. You hear that? One's heartbeat. Strong little heartbeat you got. Can't wait to meet him. Little Harley. Harley J. Right. Yeah, I do apologize about this, guys, but it happens every stream, guaranteed. You will be back on now. Don't forget to leave a like on that, guys, if you enjoy the content. Support the channel. And if it's the first time checking me or beyond out, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for future content. We're going to be collaborating more in the future. We got some good ideas. So we want, well, would like nice to have your support. Da, 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 da. Whoa.
While I'm doing this, mate, what have you been doing lately? What's been on the channel?
Well, I've started a Witcher 3 Let's Play. That's going to be streamed every Thursday. Is it Thursday or Friday? I have put it up on my thing. I think it's Friday. Thursday. Thursday, yeah, every Thursday. I'm going to be streaming. So what I'm going to be doing now is I am going to be starting on Twitch as well now next week. That'll be once a week in the evenings. And I will be starting another Empire live stream now as well. But I did go with the Marathia Confederation, but that went completely, it went completely wrong. We stuck out, and then...
I think we're live.
You think you're live? You sure you're live? Yeah.
Wave the old hands.
Yes, you're live. Whoop whoop.
Right. Massive delay on that.
Yes.
God.
It wouldn't be the same, would
I
it?
think I know what happened. It was trying to stream to two different things at the same time, and it just messed up.
Charming.
We're back, though. Excellent. Hi. Well, what was happening from our last stream?
Well,
let's see.
I'm besieging Siesta Murcia.
Well, I think I'm besieging North Liod again. Yeah. Right, kind of remember, let us quickly get this through, because we did a fair bit last time.
Yeah, that siege we done took forever, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
I
I
do
didn't.
apologize for that.
No, you don't have to apologize. Everyone who knows these games knows some of these sieges are they go on forever, can't they?
Particularly in this game.
I can remember when we first started talking. I remember I was playing Rome, Total War, and you said that you were sat there watching, and I was who was I playing as? Spartans. And the Macedonians, we were at war, and you said, I've gone away for a cup of tea. Come back 10 minutes later, the battle's still going on. Just dragged out and out and out and out and
Poplite wars, yeah, man.
just one of those battles where you can just put everything down and just sit there and watch it yourself. So, decision's going to be made now. So we'll have a look at now the circumstances with this Powys seem to be I've knocked them out.
I say
Mercia.
Powys has knocked it out the park, haven't they?
Yeah, they've proper
You
pushed.
got a right good ally.
Yeah. So where am I gonna go to?
Well, you'll be able to go north, because I went to war with North of the Odd.
Yeah.
So you'll be at war with them automatically. Where do they own? I think they own Mamesister.
I think I might. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the map because we want to kind of meet up, don't we? So we want to be on a border of each other, don't we? Because once we get to a certain power, most people should leave us alone. So we should be able to pick and choose then who we want to fight.
Hello?
Hello?
1200 against 8. Yeah, let's fight this. Right, nice little battle to start us off.
Right, let's spectate. Jobs are good on, guys. I should be able to get some Royal Spearmen now in my next stream, so I'll start researching them.
I'm jealous of that. I'm still stuck with the old... They're not thralls in this one, what are they?
I don't know. You should have the same ones as me, though, shouldn't you? Being a Welsh faction.
They unlock at a different rate.
Enough.
As in, like, I started off with some units you don't have access to if memory serves.
No, my memory's
I got me hounds, though.
Hound dogs. Love it.
I always love when it says, like, unit of 12. No, that's 12 people and then loads of dogs.
Yeah.
Is it, like, 4 dogs per?
I think it's similar to that, yeah. But a lot of them have been taken out by the looks of it.
Oh, I just recruited them, so...
Oh, right. Fair enough, fair enough.
No one kills my puppies.
Hey! Leave my dog alone. Oh, it's nice and warm down by me today, though. It's actually nice.
So what, you never get warhounds in Japan.
No.
Everyone owns chihuahuas. Keeping at your ankles.
Awesome. Now, guys, we end... what's it called? Gifting each other troops. As we did a little tester before we started this campaign, and it glitches really bad. So we just basically gonna fight our battles on our own, which is a shame because it would have been nice.
It is literally the main reason to play co-op.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so you can fight battle.
Your game.
But it went absolutely awful. So we decided we'd leave that.
Enemy approaches.
Here comes the enemy.
By the looks of it, there's about 3 hounds per person, so I've got, what, 36? Bad little number.
Strike them hard.
You guys, get firing already. Target the same one.
They're firing at us.
They're firing at us, guys. Get your heads down. Well, I wouldn't like to be in that position, Steve. Ugh. Brutal warfare. Brutal
I think
warfare.
you've seen the old cavalry.
They're firing at us!
So when is this Starship Troopers coming out then, Bjorn?
Mate, I keep checking.
Is that something
I checked, they still don't have a release date. Just later this year. No, I've been keeping my eyes on it. Whenever I get a chance, I always have a quick butch.
That's a king with it. General.
Yeah, I'm kind of freaked out. Why are they sending their king?
Oh no, they're going back now.
That's all right. Turn around. No shield. Take some shots in the back.
Yeah, just turn around, your back's in the arrow. I would want to be in the front right now. Get some few close up for the viewers.
Those lovely shield walls.
Yes.
But I think our archers are going to withdraw pretty soon anyway.
As you can see by
Men
her.
have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Very well.
Our boats have surprised us. We found our
Well,
Gonna
the bow
Turning
infantry
around.
don't seem to be that good, do they?
Now the AI on this has always been a bit busted.
I mean, yours. They always seem to get wiped out.
Yeah, the archers.
As you see the AI by that now, kind of don't know what they're doing. They're in a bit of a cross formation by that. And they are sideways. Why are they sideways?
See if we can send the war dogs in.
Go on, let's have a look. Let's get a close up of the
These
war
guys
dog.
are loose. Excellent.
Where's the war dogs? Here they are. Beasts of
Well, I
dogs.
think both our archers are going to give up soon.
shatter their forces.
In general, give them the will to continue.
Whoa, here come the dogs. Go on. Let's follow the warthogs. War dogs.
Wouldn't mind some warthogs actually. I bet they do
Whoa.
better.
Oh.
And the great thing is, the AI has never been very good at actually fighting the hounds. Yeah, they kind of end up half ignoring it.
They kind of,
Useful.
yeah. That's bow infantry. Let's get
Keep
the.
them there.
Come on, doggies, do your job.
Bring those spears up.
Ah, no.
Our general is under attack.
Is fine, General. Out of there. Oh, it's going to quite laggy. What the war dog's doing? Still chomping away.
Still chomping away. I'm up close to them, I am.
They can set up.
Ah,
swing
no.
the axes round.
Killed one of your dogs. He did. This guy by
Dead,
a. No.
Revenge.
Our men run
Yes.
from the enemy. This is shameful.
Gotta love these
They're out.
formations.
Come on there, Gonzo. Let's go take out all these
Yes.
javelins and archers.
Where's your cavalry? Good, good, good. Good bit of flanking. Yeah, you need to get rid of these, don't you?
Hey, the archers are back. Let's get them firing in.
Do 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 do.
Alright, so we're hoping the shield wall will be enough just to hold them in place. Where axes come in, then our cavalry, of course our archers just peppering them in the back.
That's what you want.
Brave little doggies, their best. Still some alive. I've still got the battle combat symbol.
Good. We don't like seeing doggies get hurt.
One out, Axon's out. Let's get another charge in. They're properly set up before they do.
Yes.
Here, it's just gone a little bit laggy now.
Seems alright, my side. Maybe, obviously, I'm just watching. Oh, I don't know, it went a bit then.
Quick shout, get that morale up.
Inspiring music.
I do like the soundtrack on this game.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Nice, surrounded.
They flee before our
Looks like our archers are out of ammo. And left.
They're starting to break.
Not quick enough though.
Oh, they're breaking, they're breaking. General's breaking.
It's this unit. Been surrounded by Axemen and everything, just going for it.
The battle is turning in our favor.
No, they don't look so bad now.
There we go. Everything's breaking in. That's what we want. Ah, how lovely.
Is there anything I can see? No. Pretty much that's it. Battle 1. Battle 1.
Good. Alright, well we wait for this to finish. Come on, how's Witcher 3 going? Tell me. No spoilers though, just tell me side quests.
Well, I bought a control pad now and it works. Woohoo! So I did buy a control pad. I had it on sale off Amazon, so I was well happy. So I tested the other day and it works. I think so. We pretty much the next stream now is going to be proper getting into the quests and everything like that. You know, I love playing the game. I do personally. So I think it's going to be fun. I've got the Definite Edition. I don't know if it's still on sale now on Steam, but I had.
It was last I looked.
So I had all the DLC, everything, for $6.99, and the full game.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. So all the DLCs, all the new armors, everything. So from last time I played it on the PS4, which was a long time ago, a few years back, I think that it's going to be a bit of an epic change now. So, going down those dark carvings, fighting werewolves, yes. Be having nightmares.
Played a tiny bit of 2. Just it was my friends. He struggling with a mission, so I gave it a go. But I played a fair bit of 1. Absolutely cracking game.
Oh, it's an amazing game, yeah.
Still do not, for the life of me, understand what all the picture card thing is about. Why is that
Gwen?
there?
What do you mean?
No, not Gwen, not the card game. The picture cards, the ladies, shall we say? Like, what does that add to the gaming experience?
I haven't got a clue. I think it's just the way the game is, isn't it? I think it's based off books, isn't it? So maybe they just initiated it from a books. I don't know.
I mean, in the books, he despised beards. Yet in number 3, he has a beard. So they've strewn away from the character somewhat. That may seem like a small thing, but yeah.
I know the guy who made Witcher 3, he sold it for really low price, didn't he? Apparently, the rights for it. And now it's just kind of went massive then, didn't it? Because it is a good game.
The first game didn't do that well. It was a PC exclusive, so already it struggled a little.
Yeah.
And even within the PC community, I still don't know it really as a cult classic. It's more of like a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
With mods, it's phenomenal, but on its own, there's quite a few glitches in it.
I was having a look through the mods on there. I just, you know, I don't like, I don't mind messing around with mods and that, but it's kind of, nah. Train warriors, right, okay. Missile infantry, cavalry, I'm gonna go for spearmen. Right, a fleet of nomadic raiders has arrived, guys.
Where's that?
On the south.
Oh, hey, I just realized what we took. That was Bebenberg.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, Uhtred is coming for you. Uhtred is coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Uhtred just turned Welsh.
I'm not giving you those agricultural estates, dude. No. You can, Right, so what are we in now? Right, we are... Have a look. Yeah,
if
this,
you siege now, will Powys help you? I think that might just be out of range.
There's 3 turns until the settlement surrenders.
Fair enough.
I might just wait.
Yeah, I was thinking, worst comes to worst, if Powys gets Manchester, you could always fight, who are they? West Moringas, the tree people. So that
Where?
gets you right up to where I am. Just
Oh,
north
right,
of you.
yeah, I got you, yeah. But if I can take... See, so that gives me a little bit of a better base of operation and to push up there, innit?
Well, it's if you get... can't pronounce it. I'm going to call it Manchester. If you can claim that, then it gives you access to the Midlands and central England.
Yeah, you can push down then and take these, and I can push up then and take Manchester. That must be Manchester then. Doncaster. And is that
I always
Leeds?
struggle with the old names because you
Yeah.
want to say the new ones.
Leeds. Right, let's have a. Have we got any?
Hard and fast.
Right, let's have a look. What we got by here now? Forager. Let's give him a forager because we do need food.
Don't waver.
We've only got 1. That's what I was meant to do, wasn't it?
Hit hard
Swap
and
over
fast.
some of my
We are Arthur's
I'll swap
folk.
over the
True of
soldiers.
heart.
yeah. Well, I'll just wait 3 turns, and then hopefully they'll come out on the battlefield.
I mean, how depleted are they now?
They're not depleted at all.
Okay.
Attackers won. Every man will do his
Right,
duty.
Oh,
attrition.
you got one more turn. You might as well wait, because then they will start to take attrition. So
Yeah.
even if you do have to fight them, they'll be depleted. Chances are they'll come out at you, though.
That's what we want, though. That's what we want. So I'll just I got 1,600. So I'll just leave it.
My warriors will not falter.
What if I change?
Expect new orders soon.
I'm gonna take attrition. See, that's a problem.
Warriors
Tell you what I'm gonna
attack.
do.
How much, though? 'Cause if it's just on your general, leave him.
It's just a general, but I want to move this army
Our
closer.
spirits are resolute. March on, men. Don't waver.
It's 4 turns, though. 4 bloody turns. How was it 4 turns then? Let's
Strike
swap
them
over some
down.
men.
Let the enemy beware.
See if that changes anything. Let's give we'll give them all the depleted ones. See if that'll change. We'll give them them, and we'll give them them.
Move
Right.
out! Warriors attack! Hit hard and fast!
Still 4 turns. 3 turns. 8 turns. Bloody hell. 5 turns now. I think it's best if we wait till they come out, maybe.
Strike them down!
How many
We will
siege
serve
towers do you have?
well.
1.
Battle calls!
Yeah, wait.
Warriors attack!
You need. I would always say get at least sort of minimum 2, but preferably 3 siege towers. You cushy.
Victory awaits!
Yeah, we'll just wait till then. We'll have to wait, won't we? Simple as that, really. Right. Let's upgrade. Right, for public order. What we like for public order? We're okay. Let's upgrade this for more money. We'll get a copper mine. There we are.
My men are the best!
Your men are the best, are they? Right, let's, yeah, I know, food shortage. That's because we're in near the... Y'all go, bro. Y'all go.
Rightio. Yeah. Viking raids in Nordman. So a quick look. And miles off. Ingale. Oh, that's in Ireland. Absolute miles off.
Don't they attack Wales as well, though?
Pretty much they attack everywhere on the map at some point. Yeah, they kind of work their way around. Right. Very annoyingly, I'm going to have to make another army.
Where is...
Succeeded. Hold your end of the deal. Marvelous. Random. Alright. We need you. Raise an army. Who do we have?
You start getting...
time.
I'll be back now. 2 minutes. I'm just using the toilet.
Right. I think we're going to get Katwan. We'll get this dude. Just because we know... Yeah. We're going to regret this. All he needs, spear, sword, done. So holding off against one king, which is elite sword infantry. So we'll have unit of cavalry, spear and a sword. Yeah, we can just surround him and that should be good enough. We have governance available of Ionis. Ooh, excellent. Improved income from our governor.
Right, me
Take
back.
that. How is he?
What have we done?
We've got a new estate, a new governor. Just joined us.
Nice.
Earning us some extra monies.
I really need to start...
And we want to be attacking you. You need 25 to raid. Get there in one turn. Bit of raiding, earn us some food, earn us some money.
Got 18.
It's the army. Come on round from Bebenberg.
I definitely need some more farmland, though.
Bridges Hole looks quite nice. Reduce that corruption.
Oh, that's what I gotta do as well. Oh. Oh, they're already... Oh, we're doing it. Royal Spearmen. 4 turns.
Well, let's reduce corruption in Bebenberg. Uhtred would be proud. this? This is our general? Yeah. Quartermaster.
Oh, what, can I put them in ambush mode? I wonder if I put the main army in ambush mode, it'll trick them to coming out.
I don't think you have ambush mode in this, do you?
We will do
I
you
don't know.
proud.
I think you just have raiding or garrison, fortified, whatever it's called.
That's silly. We'll have ambush.
Okay, go on. If we have spare. Oh, I don't want them, but we're gonna get javelin men. Right. I think that's me or Kushti.
If we could just try and get through a couple of turns quickish, so I can take this blimmin' settlement. Up, 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 up.
They should come at you pretty soon. I can't remember if the AI is willing to take attrition or not.
So we'll find out now, won't we?
But either way, it's only what, another 2 turns?
Yeah, 2 turns, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what I will ask about.
What's that?
New Rome.
Oh, I know.
Remastered.
I haven't really watched much on it, to be honest.
That's fair.
I watched a bit.
Hopes and dreams. What do you think?
Can we persuade you to accept our friendship?
Oh, Declaration of Friendship. Another
Well,
Welsh
if,
faction. Okay.
If you could have a change to it, what would you
You show
hope
great
has been
wisdom here.
changed from the original?
Well, what can I say? Battle mechanics. I don't mind the map. The map's quite nice. No, it's quite refreshing, in my personal opinion, the campaign map. But unit
Hello?
a lot more.
Bit of
Yeah,
practice.
sir. What's happened?
Sorry, just got fought by the lone king, but they're dead.
Fair enough. Well, a lot more battle tactics involved, especially if you're the Roman Empire, because the Roman Empire were known for battle tactics, weren't they? You know, so stuff like that. What have you watched much on it? What would your ideas be?
I've watched a few bits and bobs. The main thing, of course, I checked out the Steam page straight away, went through all that.
Yeah.
So they're saying they have updated things. They've also added new things. They've even unlocked a lot of the factions previously locked.
Right. Nice.
But one of the big things I've been wondering is it going to be basically the old mods? Because people did that in all the old mods.
Yeah.
Are they just going to do that, but make it official?
I know you mean. Just yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
But interestingly,
For the
it's
glory
I
of
did
the
check. It's
company.
the same company that did the iPad version.
Is there?
Yeah. So I'm kind of surprised. Are they? Not exactly
Onwards
sneakily, but
to
are they
glory.
trying to incorporate them?
Dig in and set watches.
Morning, well, I should say. Good evening, mate.
Hey,
How's it
hey,
going?
Flash, how's it going, bro? Right, we have friendship now. Yeah, so the rope it's still an old game, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's still an old game, regardless.
Yeah.
But it is, you know, it's. Oh, how can I explain it? It's just one of those things. I don't know. The thing is with me, see, I got so many ideas of what I'd like to see. Were they going to be implemented? I doubt it. So am I going to be disappointed? Most probably. So, you know.
That is true.
You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like.
I must admit, when I was first told about it, so I got a message on Steam from a friend just like, "Oh, dude, they're doing it. Check it out." I was like, oh, "Will it look like Rome 2, like modern graphic?" No, it does not. It's an updated version of the old.
Right. Something's just happened with me. I have now got Dennis Powis
Powis
reinforced.
joining
Yep.
Auto it, mate. Auto him to death.
It won't let me auto resolve.
Hmm?
Why won't it let me auto resolve? Wouldn't even let me fight.
Are you allowed to attack?
Right, auto resolve. Let's go.
If you can't battle them either, then maybe you don't have siege equipment.
But it says there, light siege tower ×1.
Yeah, but you don't have the option to attack either, so it hasn't been built yet, I think.
Oh, you've got to be joking me. Oh, that's a shame. I could have auto-resolved that then, can I? Flesson's watching both of us. Gotta love Flesson.
I think because you were doing it with one general, it might have just been like, this will take you 100 turns to actually complete.
What if I don't want to disengage C? Right here, let's have a look now. Maintain siege the minute. They're there in ambush thing stance. Well, I can't pull him out of there now. Grab. I got him in well, we're just gonna have to end the bloody turn, really, aren't we? Simple as that. Right, okay, let's end the turn then. How's your day going, Flesson?
There's a bit of researching, thankfully. Getting some armoured Welsh spears next.
Yeah, nice.
I think you've already got them.
Was that?
I'm still waiting.
Hopefully these will stick
Welsh armoured spears, Welsh armoured swords.
I don't know if I got them, I don't know.
Rodri's son will prove his worth.
Load of them. Attackers, mate, move.
Hopefully,
So's the effort.
hopefully these will stay here now. They seem to have done. Oh, they got Dijerby. Dijerby. That blimmin' are they? They've pushed out quite a bit, haven't they? Powis.
Might be going to war in the north in a bit. Might leave an army around here.
Why, what's happening?
Well, I'm just looking at where I can expand, and it's like, you know what? I've got, 4 armies. I put them to use in a little bit.
Yeah, that's
Just claim the south a bit more.
a lot of mountains up here.
I do get annoyed in the old games that when you take a settlement, that's it. Your army stops.
Yeah.
Like, I wish you had the option, leave behind this many troops and just keep moving.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it?
Seek them a wife.
This is what I mean. There's so many things. Like, the thing is, right? When you look at games like this, to be honest, with the technology today, I don't think they're limited to much. And I obviously there's money. Money obviously incorporates what they can do and this and that, but
there's also consumer though.
Yeah.
You know, they've got to think what is the average gamer playing on.
I know, but you know what I mean. These games got so much potential, haven't they? So much potential. I mean, I would like to see like you know, like little like for instance, you'd have little fortifications like this, say in a province, then, and then in one province, then you'd have one main fortification, right, like a massive castle or a huge blimmin' city. You know what I mean? Which would take you a long time and a lot of resources to get. You know what I mean? So you'd be there for turn after turn after turn. You'd have to, you know, dwindle them down and... You know,
The thing is, though, in terms of grand strategy, Total War is actually one of the quicker ones. Like,
Yeah.
you'd need to make turns a shorter period of time.
you know, it's like, for instance, you could say right then there's a river there. You could incorporate right then, build a bridge over the river. That will take an extra 2 turns. You know what I mean? So you're like kind of incorporating right then. This is what I'm gonna do. This is where I'm gonna attack from the actual campaign map before you go onto the battle map. Do you get what I mean?
I really do wish they had more control over the actual campaign map, and I wish that when you went into a battle map, do not get me wrong, I love the pre-built battle maps. They're all really nice and actually pretty well thought out.
Yeah.
But I would like a few, what do you call them, procedurally generated ones.
Well, yeah, it's like with like the medieval warfare. It took them sometimes years to break a castle down. You get what I mean? It's like, for instance, if you had a set.
They usually didn't bother. Most assaults I know, most sieges either ended with people starving, ladder rushes, or
just surrender.
The most common one is someone inside opening the gates.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's
Give
like
them a little cheeky bribe. They open the gate for you. Thank you very much.
It's like little things like this. It's like, oh, if it's if a settlement is close to a river, that means that that depends on then the amount of turns that that settlement could be sieged for. So obviously, if they're connected to a river,
you can row right up it like
you
Vikings.
You can pretty much row right up it, or you'd have to block that river off to stop supplies going in. So in that case, you need a fleet. You know what I mean?
Like a river, you could dam it.
Yeah, dam it, something like that. And like a main one, you could incorporate moats. Now this one's got a moat, for instance. So you're gonna rush some men, try and dig it in. Are you gonna?
Like, remember in the last battle that I did, the one that took forever, they had a moat. The settlement was split, but you didn't get to use it because the AI all set up on one side, and it was just completely useless then. Because the main base, the only bit that actually matters if the enemy took it, you lose, was just on the wrong side.
Yeah, I get what you mean. There's 1 turn left. I might as well quickly end this turn. Still here.
Oh, and just nab it from the auto. They probably will come out and attack you, but I mean,
we'll have
between 2 armies and Powys, they're dead.
Yeah. Right, let's end it. Let's end it quickly then.
Well, I'll try and be quick.
It's alright,
Just gonna.
But you know what I mean? This is what I mean is, like with like Rome Remastered. I played loads on Rome. You know what I mean? I played loads. I mean, I'm not fussy. Like I'm quite specific when it comes to battles, how men engage with each other on the battlefield and stuff like that. I think that's important. But obviously, you know perfectly well, in 99% of Total War games, well, I would say 100% in Total War games, once you get to that point, you just steamroll everyone. Yeah, you just steamroll everyone, don't you? You just get to that point, I mean, you just start auto-resolve it.
At this point in the campaign, unless I go to war in the north, I cannot see myself losing at any point.
Oh, well, I still
am
can.
built up enough.
I still can. But you can come and help me though, can't you?
But I will say, since you have Powys as an ally, I don't think you're going to lose either. Like, realistically.
You know.
He's a general. Why is he a general with Scribe? What is going on?
So I think in a lot of aspects, you know, it's... Things need to get... Over time, settlements need to be built bigger. So when you get into the late game, even if you have an army, 3 stacks, the settlement is still going to be a bitch to get into, you know what I mean? Because they've developed so much that you're going to need 3 or 4 armies just to get into the blimmin' settlement. You're not going to be able to steamroll, you know what I mean? So you a lot more strategize then, right? Where am I going to hit first, this and that, you know? And so that's why I say in a lot of aspects, it's kind of... Can they change a lot on Rome Remastered? Yeah, but is it still going to be the same game? Yeah. It's not going to be nothing on there that's amazing enough to think, oh, right then, you know.
Oh, I'm getting really confused then. Sorry, man. I was looking at this thing and it was like hunting. That. How am I supposed to know which one's which? Looking at
What do
the
you
wrong
mean?
bloody part. On the building construction.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, sorry, man. I was just confused.
No, it's all right.
Me.
Oh, it's all right.
Well, I'm building that. Yeah, I do get what you mean. There are certain things I think they need to be looking to add.
Yeah,
I love that they're going back and redoing a game, but
Yeah.
I think a Rome 3 would be more interesting to see how they develop it rather than
Medieval 3. I mean, I think in certain aspects, like obviously now, like when Total War Warhammer comes out 3, obviously things are going to be different on it, but a lot of it's just going to be the same. You know what I mean? I'd love them to change the sieges on there. You know what I mean? To actually make it.
I want to see customizable characters. I want to make my own legendary lord.
That'd be amazing if you could do stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I think when it comes to Total War games, you know, they don't change much at all. Yeah, they're coming out. I'm gonna auto resolve this. Hope I don't lose my general. That's all right. Right.
What are you doing?
Auto resolving. Right, we gotta fight aggressively. They're dead. That's it. Settlements ours. Forced them out. Lovely jubbly. So I think, you know, I think they need to start thinking about, you know. Right, I'm occupying. I'm not going to bother sacking. Nice. Thank you, Powis, for the support, brother. So, yeah, I think in a lot of aspects, they need to really start changing not so much the fundamentals, but start thinking of new ideas now. You know. Because Total War Warhammer 3 is going to be interesting, but we all know what's going to happen, don't we? It's just going to be new units, new land. It's going to be
new DLC.
New DLC, but the fundamentals of the game, like the sieges, the battles, they're not going to change. And I think...
Well, sieges don't really annoy me, because in Warhammer, sieges aren't that big. Like,
no,
in the
that's...
lore, yeah, lore, there's loads of them. But in terms of, like, actual tabletop, I've only ever seen a legitimate Warhammer one.
Yeah.
2 times in a Games Workshop. Usually it was Helm's Deep if they had any kind of siege setup.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. They need... Because at the end of the day, I know in lore that it doesn't happen a lot. But at the end of the day, if they're going to implement it into a Total War series, then they've got to implement that into a Total War series. Does that make sense? Now, could you imagine having a massive elf city, right? And having thousands and thousands of, like, orcs or, you know, attacking your city or, like, you know what I mean?
Swarming over the
yes, surrounding.
This is something that annoyed me in that, is that your swarm armies don't work properly.
No.
Because you pay that much for the upkeep of multiple armies. I forget what it's called.
Supply lines, yeah.
That costs so much, particularly on Legendary, that it's... You have to make good armies. You can't have 3 armies of zombies or skeletons and just laugh at the enemy.
No, you can't. And I think in a lot of aspects, like when it comes to sieges, like in this game, for instance, you prefer to fight them on the battle map. And that's because the AI, you know, kind of bowls up the siege altogether. Because they just run through the gate.
It has done that since the very first Total War.
I know, and stuff like that, they should change. You know what I mean? That's why you know what I mean? It's and as a
AI pathfinding always has needed some serious tweaks in this game.
Yeah,
the amount of times you can just get them running around in circles.
And that's what I mean. It's kind of like what is? I've looked on minus. How many food? How much food? Oh, minus 30 food. We have a Royal Mint though. They've got that. 2 seconds.
If you take Otter Gemele, I can't even pronounce that.
That means I have to go to war with Northumbria.
It's North of Leon. Oh no, it is. That's
Northumbria. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to. I was kind of waiting.
Well, I'll be beating them up soon enough. I've almost finished North Leod.
As soon as you finish them, you can attack from.
Give me What's that? 1, 2. Give me like another 4 turns.
I've got to build
pick the
troops up anyway.
Step up now.
I'm going to move all these back into here. Right.
Onwards to glory.
I put
Let the
him
enemy beware.
in the settlement.
Get along there.
Here we are. Got a little bit of food now.
We will serve
Money.
you.
Do you need the extra general?
I'll
I'll save you 10 food.
Don't need that. How do I get rid of him? Forgot now.
Left click on them, and then I think it's
Yeah,
right
I got you.
click. No, left click on the general.
Disband. There we are. It's out. Yeah, so I think I've played on these games for years and years and years. I've played on every one of them. You know what I mean? I don't own every one of them now because a lot of the games I did use, I got them on CD. So right, governance available. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah, with the old ones, the only reason I have them is that they come on sale pretty often, and like I think I paid £2-3 to get like all of the DLC included, the definitive edition ones. So yeah.
Right, that's
Why
8
not?
turns.
A few 100 hours.
Yeah, well, that's it. You know what I mean? So when it comes to, it's not so much I'm disappointed with the games that are coming out, but when a new Total War game comes out, you're pretty much straight off the bat. If you're an avid gamer, you know how to play it, don't you? Yeah, they might change a few mechanics about it, but it'll take you
like, so
10-15 minutes,
I've
and
been
you.
doing Total Challenge, start to finish, every Total War game. We're up to Warhammer right now, Warhammer 1, and I have not changed tactics once.
No, you don't. It's just the same thing over and over again. And I think in a lot of aspects of these games, things, technology's coming along now, and if they don't start drastically changing things, I think other things are going to start taking over,
Yeah, they'll start getting some actual competition.
Yeah, they'll start like mana lords and stuff like that's coming out now. They
Yeah,
have.
if they get that right, then Total War is in for a challenge.
Yeah,
Because
that's
currently all Total War has is the numbers. They have more units on the battlefield than anyone else, but you're not being strategic with them. You are just basically lobbing them at the enemy.
Yeah. It's basically the
Pretty
numbers.
sure
Yeah,
most
exactly.
people would rather be indulging tactics in a skirmish. I mean,
I
I
would.
would consider the opening turns far more interesting than the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, because you get to that point in every campaign where you've got so many armies, so much land, that no one's going to be a competition to you. And that's why I think that a lot of aspects of the game needs to be upgraded. So later game is still going to be a challenge, you know what I mean? Because even though on they try to put the supply lines in, this and that, and God knows what else, it comes to the point where, you just master the game, don't you? But say that, I did lose my Marathia Confederation one last night, but
I always think, I call it the mid-game blues, which is the point that you've won the game, but you're still having to slog through the enemy.
yeah,
That's it. If it wasn't for the fact the AI had so many bonuses, they could field so many armies, you would win. But
Yeah.
you just have to keep chugging along.
keep chugging along. But it at the beginning of every Total War game is a challenge. Then you get to a certain point, then it starts becoming a challenge and starts becoming a bit of a slugfest, doesn't it? And you start looking for challenges elsewhere in the game, and that's why I think in a lot of aspects, it's like they haven't got to implement massive sieges, for instance, in every settlement. But if they could have some sort of in-game engine, for instance, that
They have started doing that, because I mean, from this game, but also from what's it called, Three Kingdoms. You don't minor settlements. They are minor settlements.
Yes.
There's a few buildings. There may be some paths you can use as chokeholds, but you don't have walls or anything. You don't have real good positions to fire from.
Well, this is what we want, and then you have one main settlement then. You know what I mean? And the ability, I'll tell you what I'd love as well in Warhammer, right? And a lot of other games, the ability that they've taken from, which they've stopped, to build forts in strategical places. They do on an empire, and I think that's brilliant. I do, because you could build it right next to a bridge. You know what I mean?
I'd rather fight on the bridge.
And have a fight on a bridge, and you're in a bloody fort. You know what I mean?
I will say with Warhammer, no, I understand why they're trying to avoid sieges on that, and I 100% back that.
Why do you think they're trying to avoid sieges?
Because it's just not a huge part of Warhammer.
Yeah, but
they always end up fighting on the battlefield.
I understand that, but then they've implemented it into a total war game, haven't they? So they got to take.
Even in Total War, most sieges they have started to phase them out.
I know, but they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
True. I mean, even in this, you have multiple walls, but you only actually have one set of gates. Once you pass that first gate, you're done. You don't actually need siege equipment anymore.
That's what I mean.
Now, made it redundant almost.
Like, can you imagine now? Like, this is what I'd like. Imagine now in a Warhammer world, for instance, right? Because I do. Like, I know a lot of people don't like Warhammer, but I do personally. I like all the fantasy and stuff like that. But you were there, attacking or defending a settlement from the hordes and hordes and hordes of greenskins. And you got layer after layer after layer of siege defenses, right? And then like they're overtaking the first one, so you make the right there. We got to pull back to the next defense. You know what I mean? And stuff like that.
I think they need to introduce the fact that you can have multiple battles in a siege. Like a defense is done over waves, rather than when you attack them and then withdraw, it counts you as having lost. I do think there should be an option like fight another day, come back tomorrow, build more arrows, and then have like it will take you 10 turns to build your catapult supplies or something. Yeah,
this is what I mean. It's stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's I understand where you're coming from, because in the Warhammer world, in the lore,
it's not the lore. In the lore, they do have sieges. They have some pretty big ones.
That's what I mean.
On the tabletop, just no one ever fights them.
Well, that's what I mean.
They have rules for it, just no one cares.
But if they're implementing it into, my point is, if they're implementing it into a total war game with sieges, in my opinion, are a main part, one of the good parts of the games, they should implement that. Do you get what I mean?
I totally agree. As far as I'm concerned, Warhammer Total War is always going to pale in comparison to the moment someone just makes a turn-based. Having to like shuffle all your soldiers and wheel them about. I want a legitimate representation of the tabletop.
That'd be cool.
But I would also say that sieges in Total War, they've not been good since Medieval 2.
No.
Empire, they were rubbish because the AI was broken. Napoleon, it didn't really have many. It cost so much to build walls. Shogun, they were basically a free way to kill a few hundred of the enemy's troops, or you stood outside and shot arrows at them. Yeah.
No, I know, this is what I mean. It's kind of, sometimes you kind of... Right then, I got loyalty 1. Who is he then? Arthwill. Is he my... Where is he to?
Is he the guy you just took off?
Yeah.
I sometimes get a bit annoyed.
Well, he's not going to take a settlement. He's not a governor, so okay. He states.
Chuck him a bit of cash.
Right, let's have a look. Right, let's give him... King's Captain, go on. We give him a King's Captain. That gives us 2. And... secure loyalty. Right. Let's do... Yeah. That's gone up to 2 now, and we give him that. That should go back up. I insulted him. Now, what's he doing now? He got no loyalty, he doesn't. Well, that's gonna... Don't worry, I'm not going to bother with that. How do I get out of here? Go on. Right, that'll start the next turn now, by the looks of it. Right, spend a bit of money. Right. This is -7 public order. That is not good. Right, there's nothing really much I can do about that at the moment. Let's end the turn. Yeah, you're right, Fres, and it is about quantity today, not quality. It is. Agree with you, and it's a shame, really, isn't it? You know, it's like the passion. You know, it's like Bannerlord, for instance. You know what I mean? I love that game, and you know, the potential of that game is, you know, endless. You know what I mean? And it's kind of disappointing sometimes when you see creators kind of being lazy to a degree and just leaving it up to modders, because some of the mods out there are amazing for it.
I think that's the nail on the head, mate. They're all leaving it to modders.
Yeah, it's just leaving it to, and it's a shame, like, you know what I mean? You know, well, we'll just get out there, make our money, and leave the rest to modders. And you know what I mean? And that's not good business. Well, it's good business for money grabbing, but you know. I mean, but it'll game will come out before long, like you said, and it'll overpass. And I think that's what they need, is a kind of like a kick up the ass sort of situation, where they think, oh, right, like, this game.
It'll be good, like healthy competition, getting someone in to be like, all right, you do need to change this up. Yeah. I mean, where are the old, what do you call them? Formations and stuff. Yeah. Because Three Kingdoms has glorious formations, but there's nothing in Warhammer. Like, and they'd say, oh, we want to be like the tabletop where you don't have formations, but
you're a total
everything else like Total War, why not do that as well?
You've got to implement stuff that's in Total War that's not just in the tabletop. If you're combining two franchises together, you've got to implement the best out of one and the best out of others. Now, like you got for instance, like what they call Empire. They're meant to be extremely experienced troops, yet they can't do a shield wall. You know what I mean? It's just stupid. So yeah, it's kind of one of those situations where, you know, it'd be awesome just to see a sea of greenskins breaking over an Empire shield wall, or running into a, you know, like a.
That's basically the Skaven right now.
Yeah, just like
God, I hate
Skaven.
Skaven.
Oh, they're hard work, aren't they? They're a bit too overpowered, like.
Like, I'm always wondering, is it just that I'm playing on Legendary, or are they just outright annoying? Even
They're outright annoying. You got Skaven slaves on there,
right, annoying.
And they will stand up, and they're relentless, and they're thinking, God, these are crap units.
Yeah, that is the thing. When I tried to play as Skaven, I was finding like even my mid and top tier melee infantry, it's just breaking.
Yeah.
So what's the point in this?
But
I might as well go full range.
And then when the AI have them, oh, they don't break then. Do you know what I mean? And I was thinking, you know, the whole idea of like the Skaven is the horde tactic to a degree, right? Not like a horde going around, but it's the numbers, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, the reason I used to play them on tabletop was that you gained morale based on your ranks. So a lot of players would have them like 10 in front, but then, you know, 10, 15 lines deep. So you always have a bonus to your morale.
That's right.
But you don't really get that in Total War because you're capped at 100 and, was it 120, 160 on that?
Yeah. It'd be cool, like, to build ditches and stuff like that. Say if you're like in a defense, or like on a battlefield, for instance, then, right? That's what I like to see. Maybe not. Civil War, right? Shh. Oh, it's alright. You haven't took the settlement. Let's go and kill him, man. Let's see if he gives me something to do.
We are
Where's that?
Oh, they've
Right back there.
yeah.
4 of them, and he's already assaulting.
I know. You crack on. Give me something to do, won't I? I got plenty of I could just attack, couldn't I?
Oh, let me check. Oh, I can't check it now. I was thinking, what about Stefadskir? The goat people.
Cool. Yeah. What are they? Right. They got
I was thinking, who were they allied with? Because you could just go beat up them for a bit.
Yeah, I need something to do. But I'm gonna fight this one now in a minute anyway. Let's move him back. I don't need to send him over because my garrison can sort them out. So let me go on to diplomacy. Have my research. Now I can get. What else can I get? Right, civic. Can I get any civic? Oh yeah. Let's get some warhounds. Right, let's sort these out a minute. Oh, they've run away now, look. Shoot. So I'm gonna have to bring them over here anyway, ain't I?
Yeah, that is a bit dangerous because they'll be able to recruit.
I should have just left them here, shouldn't I?
No, because they might have disengaged anyway. Well, at least with this, actually, you could make a general and build up a second army. What's your food like?
5.
5. Okay. If you went and took... No, that is a lumberyard.
For the glory of the Cymru.
You'd need to move up to... Who are they?
That's 1, 2.
Heliborg. Or Heliborg.
Where?
Heliborg? I don't know. Just north of the goat people. The other goat people.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, door, because that's a farmland. Pasture.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start.
Who are they at war with?
I got something being built now in here. That's gonna give me an extra 65 food, but until then, I'm gonna have to just because well, hopefully they'll go back now and seize the bloody settlement. Because they're gonna need really the main settlement, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, even you saw what I did in the defense. Like, you can hold off a full stack even if they make it. It will just, take a couple of hours.
Governess available. We -8 by us, so minus 20 food. Right, minus food. Right, let's what if I dismantle the mint for now? Would I be able to build food in a main settlement then?
Some of them, I don't honestly know about yours. I think yours is a port, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have a throw.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, you get food from the harbour, but not much.
We got a grain granary and a mill. That's for 30. That's minus 150. So we can get a. Yeah, I'll have to build that then. Well, let's invest money. I can always change things around in time. I'm alright for money at the minute. Right, so I'm gonna have to wait now. Let's end the turn, yeah. Yeah, what was I saying? Like for instance, right? Don't know if you before you go into like say if you're being defensive now. Say in a medieval game, you or you pick a point to fight. You could put like pitch on the floor. You know what I mean? And like trenches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you get what I mean? Costs manpower and money. Yeah. So like when they come in, like you could do that technically, like as I say in Warhammer. Like so when you got hordes and hordes of like rats running towards you, you just right there and set off a few. What do you call them? Hellstone rocket batteries or something like that. Set up the pitch. And just see hordes of flaming rats running towards you.
That would be a sweet sight.
It would, wouldn't it? But like, that's what I mean. In some aspects, I think I'm always going to be not disappointed, but I think they definitely need some competition from somewhere for them to pick up their game.
Well, I have got to say, I am legitimately looking forward to.
Oh, they got lots of armies now. Oh, I got 2.
Manor Lords just for those smaller scale fights. I really do enjoy the small skirmishes in this. I always think if you've got 4 or 5 units, because you're really concentrating on so few, it gets you more.
Yeah.
Whereas with the large armies, yeah, it's impressive and it's fun, but it doesn't have that impact. You're not as invested.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I get exactly what you mean. You know what I mean? Battles should be fought. It's like, it'd be awesome if they had a game. It's like battles could be fought over days. You know what I mean? You could like,
yeah, proper pitched battle.
Yeah, like move in.
Like, right,
yeah,
lad, tomorrow.
Rest. You know what I mean? Replenish. Try and replenish your men. Put in
Napoleon. I want to have tea with the generals.
Yes. Tea and biscuit.
We'll fight you the next day.
Right, I gotta run to the toilet quickly. Be back now.
See, you've moved. We are holding that for the siege. They're coming down. And I think that is me done. Losing heroism. I don't like this. So I'm going to do, while you're having your turn, I'm just going to make a quick run. We'll be back in 10 secs. Oh, he's gone and all. All right, we won't do that. Terrible, terrible timing.
Like, what I'd like to see as well, say if you're fighting with a Tomb and Kings and that, because, like, when it comes to infantry, they're pretty crap infantry, innit? You know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But what would be cool, right, if they had some sort of magic, right, that would, if they've killed some of the enemy, you could raise the dead.
Yeah, they kind of have it, and I do understand the balance on that, limiting it.
Yeah.
Because even on the tabletop, it was overpowered. They had to balance that out pretty quick as well.
But it's like they're not really so much of a threat as where they could easily be killed, so to speak, but more of a nuisance.
Yeah, it's just if you make it so it's unlimited, you've always got to think of how can people abuse this in multiplayer. Like in single player, do what you want, but in multiplayer, you could just swarm them, and then that would be it.
You could limit that then, see, limit that. Special features for the game, not for multiplayer, so to speak. But no, these are just ideas. I'm not saying that they're balanced, but these are the things that go, oh, this is what I'd like to see. This is what, like, when I'm just sitting down playing, I think, oh, yeah, I'd like to see that. Yeah, I'd like to see that. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Whether it's...
What's it called? Because there is the raising mechanic with the vampire counts, where you can raise in any area based on how many people have died in it. I think you should automatically get some zombies, get some skeletons just from fighting the enemy, because you will automatically raise them each time.
Yeah. The same as a Tomb Kings.
Then you also have the problem of leading the general.
Yeah.
Which means you can't do that anymore. You can't just have like a random 2 units of zombies to go and be annoying. You have to have an army.
Now they're sieging my castle again. I'm going to have to sort these out now. Civil War, I know.
Have they recruited or anything? Or...
Yeah, there's 2 armies now.
Oh god, there's 2 of them now. They're multiplying.
Yeah, multiply. It's alright. I'll move over now and we'll sort them out. Let's... -6 public order. Ooh.
It is a percentage chance in this game, which is a bit annoying. Public order.
I wonder if they'll attack me now if I have 2. No, it's alright. I want to build this, see. Right. Let's see about building. What can we build now? I got a free space now. Let's have a look.
Stronger.
Oh, please say I can build that now. Don't say it. Electrician, no. Oh, grain pits. There we are. Granary, right. 30 food. Minus 100, but 2 supplies as well. Good. Garrison. So we'll get that in here. Need to make the best of what I got. But Medieval 3 needs to come out. They need, you know, I don't care if it comes out in the next 2 to 3 years. They need to start working on something like that. Something completely epic.
They've said they wouldn't do it. They've said that they don't want to do a something 3 in the title, which they're now going to do with Warhammer anyway. So it's kind of like that makes no sense.
Yeah, it's just contradict themselves, haven't they?
I would imagine what they'll do is they'll pick kind of like this, like a period within the medieval period, and use that. Because originally, Medieval Total War, the number 1, was going to be called Crusaders Total War.
Yeah.
Until they changed it. So I wouldn't be surprised if you actually get a proper Crusaders Total War at some point.
You need it, don't you? It's one of those situations where I'd love it, I would. I'd prefer a Medieval 3 to a Warhammer 3. But yet I'm looking forward to Warhammer. If they said to me it's your choice now, right, then you either have an epic Medieval 3, right, with all the stuff in my head that I gotta imagine now. Trust me, if you could make a game that was in my head, right, it'd be the best game ever. You know what I mean? You'd have each province would have like 4, like a couple of settlements, obviously for producing and stuff like that, and each of those settlements would be fortified with some sort of like wooden palaster, right? So it's not. And they will be garrison, and then the main settlement then will be a big ass castle or a city that it's gonna take a lot of manpower and a lot of effort to get into. You know what I mean? You could attack it once, attack from one direction, and think right then, no, we can't. You have to pull back. You know what I mean? Right then, we have to bring more reinforcements in. You know what I mean? Or then we're gonna have to, you know, right, let's try this way. You know what I mean? Right? No, it's not gonna happen. Will a full frontal work? I mean, you could send in a full frontal and it'll just decimate your army, like, and all that then for nothing. Like, you know, you'd really have to, you know, properly think over turns.
Well, this is what I was saying with the whole having sieges be one and done. Like, it counts you as having lost and you disengage. You should still be sieging them even if you lose the battle. That is the biggest thing they need to bring in.
Like, the ability to go in.
That damage to keep maintaining.
Yeah, exactly. So the ability to go onto the battlefield, then, so to speak, right? Figure out then, right then. If I can attack this way, I'm going to lead more spearmen. They want friendship. Okay. And then the ability end, right? And that ain't going to work. Let's go back onto the campaign map. I'm going to need, say, more archers then for the one side of the castle. You know, we need to build a bridge, so you need to bring in engineers, you know what I mean? But you need to give them cover from the archer fire. So you need to, this kind of stuff like that. I know that's a lot to ask for.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You are getting to the point where as far as I'm concerned, that's basically a different game. Not a bad thing. I would love that game. Yeah,
this is what I mean. But this is where I think things have got to end up going to. Do you get what I mean? Is where the campaign map is all good, being nice and stuff like this. But you know what I mean? How good a game would be, right? If you was literally spending, like, say you've done a live stream now, and that entire 4-hour live stream would be consisted of how the heck do I get into this castle? How can I get into this castle without taking minimum damage? Do you know what I mean? Right then, like, the supply lines are coming through, yeah, right, you have to send men up to stop the supplies. We bring the supplies to us. And if your castle's getting sieged, I mean, how do I break this up? You know what I mean? Stuff like that, you know? Because, you know what I mean, the technology today is incredible, you know what I mean? And the whole idea of playing on PC games is you can do so much more to a degree, because PCs are powerful today, innit? Like, that's when they were saying about the PS5 being so expensive, yet, you know, in reality terms, if you're a PC gamer, it's actually really cheap. £700 for a console, not bad, like, you know what I mean? It's pretty cheap, that is, bro. I mean, the PCs I'm looking at are about $2,000, you know? You know what I mean?
I think even if you build them yourself, for a top line, you're still looking at 1,000, 2,000 minimum.
I know, it's nuts. You know what I mean? You've got some graphics card out there that costs more than the PS bloody 5, like, you know what I mean? So when it comes to avid gamer, like, you know, it's like, you know what I mean? PS5, you know, is... I think, you know what I mean? If you're selling stuff to that at that price, do you know what I mean? Then...
See, for me, if you're getting a console, it's a dedicated gaming device.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing them. Like,
you're buying so much more. I
Yeah.
can always justify the price.
Yeah.
And as time's gone by, no, I can't justify getting one of the new consoles. I just can't.
well, this is what I mean. I'd rather pay my 750. I'd rather put that towards a new PC. Like, my PC is good enough. Like, don't get me wrong. But in time, you know what I mean? Obviously, what should I build?
You know, the last console I bought was a PlayStation TV.
PlayStation TV.
Yeah, it's the little Diddy box. Cost me, oh god, it cost a little bit. It cost about 100. This is $100 Australian, so not that much, I guess. But I mean, that thing's old as well. That's like almost a retro console, if you will. Mostly because it's out of publishing at this point.
You know what I mean? But that's my point, Ren, right? Like you said, the amount of money you pay for a PC, right? Now, you pay $2,000 for a PC, right? I want something pissing epic to play on. I want something...
It's not even to play on, is it? You're using it for movies, you're using it for organising stuff at home, you can use it for professional purposes, you can use it...
Everything on my PC...
multiple purposes.
Yeah, anything on my PC, right? That's got nothing to do with it is off here. I've deleted everything off mine. Unless I need it, I don't want it. Even the little things like a calculator, don't need it on a PC. Why do you need a calculator on a PC for? All space.
See, yeah, fair enough. But what is that, like a kilobyte?
Don't care. Don't need it. It's going. Don't need a calculator on my PC. Bag it off. You know, I don't think I could.
Calendar.
No, I couldn't
need
delete
time.
that. I couldn't delete that. I did try.
I like how you actually tried.
I went through it, like, you know, and said, well, all the stuff I don't need is off. I want all my power specifically, you know what I mean, for what I'm using it for. Because in other aspects of my life, I don't use my PC for any other thing. Like, I obviously, you know, like send emails if I need to send emails or scan stuff and stuff like that. But, you know what I mean, other than that, but then, you know, like, I pay $2,000 for a PC. I want something stupid, like, 'cause some of these graphics cards, you know what I mean, the games, how can I say, they're so overpowered. I mean, the game, there's nothing on in the gaming world that really can justify having a graphics card that expensive, if you get what I mean. That makes sense?
No, definitely. There's to be honest with you, when it comes to a lot of computer components, I always just think you're only really ever going to go for the one below top tier.
Yeah.
Like, unless you own I don't know, graphic design company or something.
Yeah, unless you do stuff like that, completely different. But for specific gaming, there's nothing on the gaming platform on the PC at the moment that is challenging any of the top rated graphics cards out there.
I mean, I don't even have a top... My laptop's a good 2-3 years old, and it still plays everything. I can pretty much do max on everything.
Yeah,
not
same
so
way.
much with, you know, stream running at the same time and everything, but yeah, gives it a good crack on everything else.
I mean, my last PC before I had this one, I had that for like 5 to 7 years, and it was I don't even think it wasn't a GTX. It was an AMD Radeon. Yeah, Freston says massive graphics cards are being used for Bitcoin mining.
Yeah, that's the main one. Because now that's legal. People are buying tons of them, packing them all together in... essentially, it looks like a box to me. And yeah, you just leave them mining all night, all day.
I wouldn't know where to start with that. But for someone like me, there's no justification of me paying thousands of pounds for a gaming PC like this. know what I mean? It's like Fresson now. He said he just got a new. Have you got your new PC yet, Fresson?
'60s.
1060. Like I had a good deal off my mind. I had a GTX 1660,
Well,
6 gig.
STIs.
Huh?
Sorry, no, I was just reading through it. The thing is STI ones. TI, sorry. I'm saying STI for. That is completely wrong. I just remembered what that means. Let's ignore that.
What have we been up to up there, bro?
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I don't mind, like obviously, this is a slow pace kind of a game, innit? But I like that. You know what I mean? I like the ability to.
Well, I mean, so one of my students is actually a professional gamer, and they're doing. I can't remember which one it is. I think they do Fortnite or something. I don't know. But even then, they only just upgraded to 1660s. So yeah, that's a like professional level. They aren't going full keel.
Don't need to.
Right, I'm gonna have to fight this one.
Right, bro.
And
Two
we
with a
have
bar.
our new Welsh mailed axeman. See how they do. We have nothing else upgraded though, and they have really good units.
But the thing is, like it is not like I said, less like Fresson said about the Bitcoin and stuff like that. But anything other than that, there's no. I got no justification for spending thousands of pounds on I mean, I had a pretty good deal on my. I had an i7 processor, quad core. Is it quad core? I think it's quad core. 1660 GTX 6 gig graphics card.
I was gonna say, if it's a modern i7, it's probably a hexacore.
I don't think it's a modernized one. But I you know, I had a, well, don't ask me what the mother card is. But I had a 1 terabyte of hard drive, 250 SSD drive. I had a monitor with mine, keyboard and mouse. I'm all for £600.
I picked my monitor up from what I think was a legal shop in Japan, but I'm highly questioning it because the shop got shut down by the police. I was like, ooh, what's going on?
The thing is, like,
Good fun.
yeah, it's like, well, the keyboard didn't work, mind, fair play. Keyboard was a bit, just kind of failed. I didn't bother. But no, but I looked around mine. I did a lot of frames per second, all this drama and all that drama sort of situation, you know. Testing it out on YouTube.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong. If I had the money, you know what I mean? I would literally, like, if I like, well, it's loaded. You might as well just, when you had the money to spare, I would, you know, I'd have a hell of a setup. I'd have my own bloody shed. I would. I'm not going in the shed in the back garden. You can bugger off.
Oh, I'd love to be in a shed, mate.
So it's this tiny. We got a little shed, right? It's like a little outhouse, like an old coal shed. You can go in here. I'm not going in here.
It's going to be bigger than my closet.
But then, obviously, I got it in the bedroom at the moment, so we're thinking about. There's a nice big, and under the stairs here, it's quite a lot of room in here. So we're gonna measure it up and see if I can get something in there. So I can close the door, and when I'm done, it's out of sight, so to speak. Should be there within the week. I know, $470 for a GeForce 1060. I know, it's nuts, isn't it? GPUs are so expensive, bro. They are.
Firing over.
Ridiculously expensive.
This is not going to be a particularly nice match for us, I don't think.
Why do you say that?
They've got... Yeah, this is the one that was running through, so they've got a lot of, like, cavalry hitting around, and we're firing through trees.
Right, let's have a look. See if I can see their cavalry.
Well, let's just focus
Right.
this down first.
Cavalry, but there.
Yeah,
cavalry
cavalry
there.
either side.
Yep.
Ours are either side as well, but ours are depleted, so...
They got swordmen in the back.
Pretty good at memory serve. Yeah, Thane Horseman.
The men are broken and running for their life.
Where?
Who's broken? Broke already? You deserve to be Welsh.
That's right. You might take a nice bit of damage on this one now.
Yeah, I mean, this is the army I kind of hastily made. Just to quickly deal with
Well,
this.
they are breaking as well. Some of they are breaking. The javelins are breaking. Good.
Yeah, so I'm using units that have only just been recruited, so they're pretty small. They're going to break very easily. That's it. Keep running around. Keep getting killed.
Can't wait to look see your new setup, Flesson. Like the setup I got now, you know what I mean, with the dual screen and stuff like that. You know, I didn't spend a lot of money on it. Well, my mic was £15, 15 quid. Like, you know, it's on sale.
Bring them in now.
Your horses are coming.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything in position, ready to receive them.
And they are.
They haven't seen us yet, so all's good.
Oh, they're coming through. There they are.
Coming in after them.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Yeah, it should do. It should do. What you want to do as well when you get it, Flesson, is go through the like Bannerlord things and turn off certain aspects of a game. Now, if you get a GTX, download the software for it, and that'll optimize the game then perfectly for when you play it. So I always optimize the game, look, and it'll put everything on then. Exactly what the GPU can control. So you'll get the best performance out of it. You might have that anyway with the... I mean, if your brother's good at PCs, then he most probably would do that anyway.
Disengaged us. They managed to get it. Hot darn. Alright, hitting these horses. Everyone on flaming.
It should be alright. I know you might not take as much damage as anticipated.
Yeah, we got some nice surroundings and stuff, but still not great. Gonna need that general. Come on in.
I'm going to have my haircut now after this. I was meant to have a shave this morning, but I couldn't find my...
the old day.
We'll have my mop top chopped. Couldn't find my blooming razor this morning, so...
Got Thanes versus Levy's spears. Who do you think will win?
All depends.
What are you guys doing? Don't do that. Pull back. Spray yourself there.
I was watching a documentary the other day on the Alexander the Great, and how the phalanx, what they did when the chariots used to run in, how they used to split apart. They use the momentum against them, and then they just trap them in the middle.
The battle is turning in our favor.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If those phalanx got flanked, they'd be screwed. But from the front, they were impenetrable, weren't they? Absolutely impenetrable.
That was the whole thing of phalanx warfare. Was literally just get them in front of you, keep them in front of you. You will not die.
Yeah, that's right. You can optimize it yourself. Yeah. You have smooth gameplay on it anyway.
They're all breaking. Let's get that general coming around to help. They're all out. Almost done. Long matches, but we're getting there.
Yeah, at least you know that the battlefield matches don't last forever, do they? Last season.
General is under attack.
Yeah, I'm hoping to avoid those situations as much as possible. Should be doable. What's that there against? Horseman, that's fine.
I'll
Tell you what, these things are putting up a bit of a fight.
They're too bad, are they? Welsh.
Yeah, just over here. They're holding.
Oh. Royal Companions.
The enemy general is dead.
Nice, nice. He's gone. He's gone.
Time. Right, with this though, we should have a pretty easy way of defeating North Leod.
Sorry, dude.
So we can get on North Imbier. I come down and meet you. I'll finally make me way to Wales.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
We be on our borders, then. Look, we can be on the borders. At least we know one side of our borders will be safe. Side of our borders will be safe.
I can turn our attention to Scotland.
Yes.
I'm allies with them though.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for when the other Viking invasions come in, the ones to the east, to the west, to the north.
Yeah. They're going to be everywhere now, aren't
I'm
they?
hoping they'll free the way a little. Just clear the path.
Clear the path. Yes. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm having a breakfast this morning. Da, 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 da.
We like some Japanese, very Japanese breakfast.
What's that?
Miso soup and rice.
Yeah? Oh,
You
yeah.
keep telling me that's good breakfast.
Yeah?
Keeps you energetic for the day.
Is it?
It's not bad, but it's a bit boring.
Yeah. Usually have
I'd
a...
say for that, plus like maybe a bit of chicken, some vegetables.
What, for
Perfect.
breakfast?
Well, that's the other thing. Yeah, do you really want that for breakfast?
Wait, when I was training with my personal trainer, and I every morning I just buy loads of kale. I'd have a kale smoothie every morning, just kale and water. Right, but what I do, I put coconut milk in, kale. It's all right.
That's not bad now.
Yeah, and then I would down that every morning. I tell you what, that makes a difference to your energy levels. I tell it. But my blenders.
Have you ever tried like when I was over in Thailand? They'd have a what do they call it? I think they called it rice soup, but it's kind of essentially what it is. It's like a kind of like rice pudding, but not sweet.
No, I wouldn't like that.
That stuff is great in the morning. Like one bowl of that.
Like kind of like a porridge, then.
Fill the field. Kind of, yeah, very similar. Not quite as stodgy.
Okay. What's my goal, aren't I? Right, let's take out these bloody rebels.
We are Arthur's folk, true of heart.
There we are.
Battle calls.
Now, I'm hoping that'll stop and running. I don't think it will, but...
You not quite get in.
What's going on here now? Why want that? Oh, they're not bloody besieging. Oh, they besiege. He is.
For
No,
the Cymru.
yeah, I think they're both just raiding. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the one was sieging.
Hmm.
Right. I think we'll get rid of these now. Let's have a look over here. What's it like over here? 11 minus bloody 11. Bloody hell. That's going to give us 30 food in 2 turns. I need to sort out this public order. And then bring these back over. And then we can leave then the expansion, so to speak. The next stream end. Because we can start. Because you got one settlement. You got... What's that? Bionins to take.
What's that?
Bionins to take, yeah?
Where's that?
No, mail.
I'm gonna take Melros.
Yeah, that's it. That's the. Well, that must be the. Oh, it's the province, region Melros, yeah. Take.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Bjornins is the whole area. Yeah.
And then we can work on Northumbria together then. And whoever these are, the tree people. And
yeah. So what I'm thinking is to grab Churchaby, and then they've got a full stack over in Launcestor. So I figure build up an army to meet them, and then try and nab Dunholm and Alclit in like a turn.
If we can like split that in half and see we're on each other's borders, you can maybe go north then, right? Because we haven't got to worry about each side of the border, and maybe I could push south, so to speak. Because you've got a lot of land up here, haven't you? Bloody hell.
Yeah, but there's not. Sorry, Scotland, but there's not much in it. It's blooming hard to get around it with all the mountains.
Well, we can discuss that anyway, can't we? I mean, if we... Because obviously in time I'm going to be trying to take Wales anyway. So, let me just end the turn here. We have to go in shortly. We got a busy day.
Yeah, it's fair.
I want to get...
Yes, we are trying to keep these to about 2 hours henceforth. That's going to be our aims. Congratulations. Joys of spring. Have a marriage.
We're going to come up with
to bits again.
A regular, well, say a regularish time to play as well. What time do you get home from work usually?
What time do I message you?
I can't remember, but I woke up late. I set my alarm for 8 o'clock this morning. I must have slept through it, man. I didn't go to bed till late last night.
I'm just thinking, what time do I get back? Normally, some time around sort of 7-ish. Yeah. And then what we normally only around about the half past.
What time do you usually like to go to bed?
Whenever I can.
Yeah. I'm going to say, if you give yourself a little bit of time to have food, etc. Once you finish the stream, man, you can bugger off straight to bed then, can't you? Just thinking of you, bro.
Someone's got to, I never do.
Do you get what I mean? Oh, so we can just, you I'm going to worry about all after I finish the stream. I got to eat food, I got to do this, I got to do that. So we can set the stream in for every Wednesday for around, say, what time did we set it for today? 11:30, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, well, we you know what I mean?
With 7:30 for us, I think it will be ending round about, well, now-ish. Yeah, that's good by me.
We'll discuss that anyway. Give each other.
Why do you have no supplies? Supply up. Well, I'll hit end. So I've done nothing. I don't have much to do. Let's try and just knock out North Leode. One settlement.
But I got to sort out these treacherous skits, and then at least they're not in charge of any settlement. That's good. It's gone better than last time. Kind of a slow pace at the moment, but as soon as I start taking a bit of farmland now, I can get up a couple more armies. And jobs are good. Pancakes for all. That's right, Pleasant. Not today.
Oh, I want pancakes now.
I know, I'm angry. My belly's rumbling.
You can get these like little ditty pancakes with margarine and maple syrup in them.
Yeah.
They're so bad for you, but they're so good.
Don't worry about it.
It's like 150 yen. Or just.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's a good price. I'm trying to think. I think $1 American is about 1,000 yen.
Really?
And I think it's something like that. Double check.
That's cheap, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, a meal here is like, if you just want a bit of an expensive one from like convenience stores, it's about 500 yen.
50p, like, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, the life. I go to Tesco's, I'll do a shop, like, I'll have like 2 bags, it comes to like 50 bloody quid. I'm thinking, oh my god.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm on about like ready meals here.
Yeah.
If you want, it's a lot cheaper actually if you get them proper. It's 110 yen to 1 USD. Cheers, man. Yeah, I was close. Oh, I was miles off, wasn't I? I said 1,000.
That is bloody cheap.
No, I was thinking of South Korea. That's it, because you get paid in millions, and it's like, whoa, I'm so rich. No, you're not.
Right, let's sort these out then.
We will do you proud.
You better.
Away to war.
Nice old auto to victory there.
Are they? So I gotta decide now.
My warriors
Yes.
will not falter.
Nice. Easy as that, look. Do a night attack. Don't do that though. No. Auto. Show more aggressive stances. Bang, dudes. Do not disobey your king. What happens? Lovely
I do
job.
wish that like had an impact.
Get moving.
Yeah.
You know, like the child of the traitor. Later years, man.
Yes. All right. Risk of rebellion, and that's going to be over there. I know. So I got to get my ass back over there now.
Let the enemy beware.
Low loyalty with who? Oh, come on, dude. Right. Right, no, he's governance, so we'll give him that, and we'll give him...
Apparently we're in the dark year, so you'll be having a -2 public order. That might be why it's messed up. 2 turns remaining.
But he's got more influence than me, so I've just literally... lowered his influence, and his loyalty has now gone up. Yes.
Right for combat.
Right, let's see if I can find him a wife as well, is it?
Yeah, you can often get a wife that'll up their loyalty. Always useful. Costs a bit though.
Oh, 3 public order. +2 to usurp alliance, local reasons. What's that mean? 1 infla. Minor diplomatic penalty towards all other factions, but we did give 3 public order.
Do you really want to do diplomacy with everyone?
No.
Yeah. Take it.
That? Take it, yeah. Now his loyalty has dropped again. Right. My God.
Every man will do his duty.
Privately thank him. Publicly thank him. There we are. That gives him another 2 blimmin' influence. Privately, I'll do that. He's on 3 now. God, it's costing me money, man, to keep these people happy. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. I gotta get his influence down, I will. I'll knock his influence down, but that knocks my influence down. What does my wife do? That's right, you do nothing, yeah. Huh? I will leave it like half an now. We'll move him over, yeah. We're gonna have to save on your turn, aren't we?
No chance. We can't do
Yep.
that just now.
So I'll just very quickly do my turn and then we'll hit save because I don't have much to do. I just want to see Melross dead.
Yeah, that's fine, brother. Right, oh, wait, let me just see what I can build. I don't think, oh, I can't build nothing out. I wasted all my money trying to sort it out. Right. So in the next turn now, I'll have extra food. So I'll have 40 food then. Which is good. Extra supplies. Let's have a look at these. And in another 2 turns, I'll have another 60 food. So I should be able to start raising armies, etc. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Right. Let's end the turn.
Let's get this done nice and quick. So next time, begin war with Northliod.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, what's that? Axes for hire. That warriors have arrived.
I got some more troops as well I can into my army.
Don't really want either of them. Alright, let's quickly wipe these guys out. Flee before us. Right. What else? Very, very quickly. Where are we going? You gonna go this way? You. And what should we do for units? Let us get Royal Spearmen.
Let me have a look at what.
I
know I can't.
More cav, more bow, and I guess the Vrax. Right, so I think I'm all set for next time, wiping out Northliod. They just have their king left. But Northumbria is right here with a stack of 20.
Right.
And I'm not too sure if his ally is there with a 16.
We can't.
Maybe we should team up.
So I've got an army of 9, an army of 4, an army of 15, and an army of 12 coming down.
Right.
But I've got men to set this fight off.
I
might try and move on the bridge.
I should definitely have a full stack by next time. Well, I'll have more than a full stack. I should be able to start recruiting another army because I'll have 40, so I'll have over 100 food now in the next 3 turns. So the time I get now back to Sister, I should have plenty of food. So that's a job. And now that's public orders happy. They are not happy there, but that's okay. There's 30 food per there, plus 25. Yep, supplies. And then I got this one then, and I can build that. Then gives me another 65 food. So I just got to save up for that. So I should have plenty of food now, and then we can hit them with a proper assault. So
yeah, I definitely think I'll wait till you come up for Manchester.
Yes.
And we'll see if we can't nab a few regions all in one turn.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Planet.
Yeah. Proper planet and see what we can do. If we can definitely then, we can freely go through each other's lands then, and at least we got one side sorted, innit? Oh, let's hope this plan works. Right, so that's it for today though, guys. Frosty gotta go and have his haircut. Shave. So, thanks for watching all.
Yeah, it's been
Take
good
care.
having everyone. Nice little chats.
Yeah, it has been. See you later, Fleson. Take care, brother. And yeah, see you all, guys. Take it easy and keep it frosty.
Peace out.